how do how does culture, race, or class influence? Um, hold on, wait. How do?
I'm about to say what? Wait a minute.
Hold on, I know I wrote it. How does culture, race, or class influence how manhood is expressed and experienced?
Ooh, how do culture, racism, and
Not
class
racism, race.
or race? Oh, I thought you said racism.
Culture is a big word because I use that at work because I work with a lot of Caucasians. And when I hate to say this, forgive me, we got different mindsets.
Yeah.
100%.
Because I have to use, so I won't, because I'm not a racist. I don't want to say, I always have to say that must be a culture thing. Like, they time out, go stand in the corner. You don't do that.
I'll say it in a minute. That's a white thing.
I say, I have to say,
I'll say it in a minute.
Now that's my word.
Can I say that?
Is that a culture thing?
Or put your kids on a leash. You can't put no black kids on a leash. So hey, we yell at our kids like, hey, you better get back over. I'll beat you down if you
now see that goes back to our other show. Remember when we was talking about how the young lady was saying there's always signs to different things.
Yep.
That's when I say it's not always signs, because if you putting your kid on a leash and then go tell them put them in the corner when they do something wrong, or smacking their mama up in front of them and then telling them to shut up, what do you think will happen? For real, what do you expect to happen?
Trauma after trauma.
Exactly. Just trauma like the trauma that we have when our father walks out or our father not in our life, but you expect us to be raised like men. How can we be raised like men if we're being raised by a woman? Yep. Yes, our uncles might come around. Yes, our cousins might come around. But we need a father figure in the household.
Because those sons, if it's just the mother, they're going to cross that line every now and then. That's the mama's going upside that head like Big Bertha used to do my grandmother.
Facts, And can't know, I hate to say it, but it's a lot more shorter women now. Can't no 5'6" or 5.
And they're around the same age.
Yeah, 5'5" woman stand up to no 6'1", 6'3", little 13-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here's an example when I say culture again. This will be my last time. I was at work. I guess this young man was supposed to be studying or something. The mother came up there, sister. Guess he was playing around. She stopped. What did I tell you? Hit me. He's about 6'2", 6'3", but he wasn't doing it. So the Caucasian lady will come up to me. I think you should call the police. I say, I'll get fired today. I am not interfering in a domestic with a mother, a black mother, and her son. She doing what she's supposed to. And that also tells me daddy must not be around, so she got to do what she got to do. Exactly. I'm not getting involved. But I still think you should call the police. You call the police. I'm not getting involved in that.
You should have said, call your son. What's your son doing? See what your son doing.
Now, I also think culture plays a good part in manhood, because it's all about, where you raised and you become a product of your environment. Whether you're raised in the suburbs, because some black people have been raised in the suburbs, black boys been raised in the suburbs, and you see how they act and react once they get there. So far as race, just being black, enough said there. When we talk about class, yes, depend on where you come from. So far as whether you come from poverty, middle class, upper middle class, rich, all of it plays a factor in how you react, is treated as a man.
I agree with you 100%. 100%.
All of those have their influence, and all of them are intertwined. Because you're always going to get treated a particular way because of the color you are. It doesn't matter what class you're in, and your culture is always going to define you. Because if you are from the upper middle class, or you from the rich class and you're black, and then you go and hang out with people that's either middle class or in poverty, they gonna look at you like you uppity, and they're not going to want to deal with you.
Exactly. Yeah.
So then you're like, well, we all black. We're not all black, bro.
That's a fact.
Like, you eat different food than we do.
That's a fact. That's damn sure.
Like you can literally walk down your street. No, you can literally get a car at 16. We can't do that.
Right.
Some of us can't get a car at 16.
It's a lot. It's still a lot of us riding a fucking bus at 34.
That's true. So, we're not provided the certain the opportunities that you're afforded. Mm-hmm. At poverty, you don't get certain opportunities, or you do get certain opportunities, but guess what? Because of the area that you're in, mm-hmm. the class,
exactly,
it prevents you from having to get there. Maybe your mother don't have a car. Maybe her car broke down. Mm-hmm. You can't get to that opportunity because of where you come from, your limited resources can't get you to where you need to be.
Exactly. And if you look at it, they try to figure out why our black boys are still so mad, why our black boys are mad, and why they so angry. They stand on their porch and all they see is trash. They stand out and it's gunshots, people selling drugs on the corner. Where the daddy at? How am I supposed to be happy with this around me?
Right.
It's crazy.
So now let me ask y'all this. Are there outdated ideas of manhood still lingering in today's society?
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna say facts. So
100%.
So let me chime in on this one first. There is this ideal that in today's time, with the economy the way it is, that there are gender parties. Because, genders are different. Now it's more fluid. There are gender parties that want a man to still provide as if it's the 1950s, mm-hmm. but still want to keep everything that they have.
They're crazy. My thing is this. My thing is this. If you want a man to provide everything for you so you can stay home and do nothing, then you want a sugar daddy. You don't want no husband. You don't want no. Because the reason being, if you making $500,000-$600,000, okay, if that's what he making, for sure.
I was just gonna say the only way that works is if you upper.
Yeah. Sign his prenup though.
But see,
sign his prenup.
So let me ask this. One, do you think chivalry is dead? And two, if a person is making that type of money, does that qualify them to cheat?
I got two no's on that.
Chivalry is not dead.
I can't. It ain't.
I plead the fifth on the other one.
Hey, look. I told a girl, I was like, the new. Hey, look. I told a girl, I said, the new way of opening up the door. She said, "Hi." I just unlocked it. There you go.
Chivalry not dead. I still rock with it. I teach my son when we walking in the store or something. He sees ladies, he will open the door.
Definitely. I just open the door for my female friends.
When you're walking on the sidewalk, you make sure you walk on the street side.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: if y'all were single or whatever, would you open the door for a female friend, platonic?
I do that now.
I do too.
I don't.
I do that now.
I don't.
I do it on the regular.
Right. If I'm walking in a store or restaurant, anything, he ain't shit. I know.
Now, would you do this? I don't know if it's on the same topic or not. But if you you're on a date or you're on a date and it's 2 or 3 girlfriends, do you buy all 3 a drink or just the one?
I guess it depends on how drunk I am, because I'm not doing it if I'm sober.
That's a good answer. That's something I saw you saying.
Because look, I was in the club. I was at Nikki's. A whole bunch of girls was there. They're like, "Oh, it's my birthday." Oh, okay, girl. I was drunk to the mud. Yeah, go ahead, charge.
Buy that girl a drink.
If I'm sober, I'm like, I ain't buying y'all no drink. I buy her a drink, but I'm not
buying
all
first.
y'all a drink.
Don't get that double yak.
Am I going home with any of them?
You won't know for the end of the night. How tight the game is.
Nah, I ain't buying nobody drinks.
It don't depend on how drunk
I ain't buying nobody drinks.
It depends on how drunk you get them. No, don't get me wrong. I don't buy women drinks in the club.
But if you sit up talking to a woman, I know you buying her a drink.
No, I'm not.
You don't?
No. We don't buy you a drink.
I must be too old school.
Look,
I've never, when I was a bachelor, if I was talking to a woman at the bar, I made sure I got her a drink.
Kelly, I'm not buying you a drink for you to walk away.
They never walked away.
I'm not buying you a drink for you to walk away. You gonna sit here and have this conversation say thank you and then walk away. I'm gonna trip her in the stiletto heel. She got work.
I'll buy her breakfast.
It must be me. So the days is over with.
I'll buy her.
It's me. It's me.
Look, I'm sorry to say this.
I'll buy her breakfast.
For any guy that is buying a woman drinks in the club and you ain't getting no phone
No,
number.
I ain't said plural.
You ain't
said drink.
You ain't taking them home. Listen, you a sucker.
Oh man,
flat out.
I'm not saying,
you are.
I'm
calling you a sucker.
Some nights I ain't have to buy no drink at all. Some nights I bought
this conversation better get you to the car and not no dollars.
I wasn't a drink buyer. I bought a
breakfast. Y'all my young heroes right now.
I just bought a breakfast in the morning. That's what I bought.
That's the only thing she gonna get.
I'm not buying no drink.
Hey, she can get some Coney Island on the way to the crib.
Oh no, definitely not getting on the way to the crib. Getting afterwards, buying breakfast.
I'm not buying no girl no drinks at the club, man. No. I walk into it like hey, you gonna buy me a drink?
No,
why would I do that?
Drink. I might just get the
Not for real. My wife for real, like the only female that I really took out and bought dinner or stuff for. That's the only one. Like if we was going out, if me and another chick was going out somewhere, we was going to the room or to the crib. I wasn't going on no dates and stuff.
Listen.
No, straight to the room.
So listen. All right.